Hello YouTube channel. How are you doing? Today I'm going to show you in less than 5 minutes how I made this Stardust tray. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, here are the things I used in making this tray. I had my own design, spray bottle with alcohol, glitter, and I also used acrylic paint. I have a tray mold that I personally got from Etsy. However, you can definitely go to Google and Google up tray mold, silicone mold. I have my N95, a mixing cup, a measuring cup, gloves, stir sticks, and a cup I use to pour the epoxy. Speaking of epoxy, always, I cannot stress this enough, always mix equal parts of A and B when doing epoxy in order for it to harden correctly. This particular tray has 3 layers of epoxy. So the first thing I'm actually going to show you is how to get the glitter edge on the tray. So to do this, I actually take the glitter, put it in a cup to pour, and I put the glitter directly in the mold. I do not mix it with the epoxy. I'm making sure I cover the whole rim with glitter. Once that is done, I take my epoxy that I mixed equal parts A and B, and I pour it in the rim directly on top of the glitter. Once I make sure all of my epoxy is out, we don't want to leave any product behind, I pour the first layer of epoxy on the mold. Just a thin layer, enough to cover the bottom of the mold. Again, making sure I get all of the epoxy, or as much as I can, out. I just take the tray and move it side to side to help the epoxy spread. So now I'm going to use the alcohol and do a thin layer, spray over it, and that helps the bubbles disappear. Take a paper towel and wipe the edges where the alcohol got on, because you do not want your tray, your mold, to dry out. Found a little bubble. Once this is done, I allow this to dry overnight. And I get my design together. So that's actually my hand. Once I get my design, I cut it and I lay the design on the mold face down, and I just actually take my glitter and I just kind of sprinkle the glitter on that layer. After I have that layer like I want, I will put a thin layer of epoxy, and this is also a clear layer of epoxy, and I allow that to dry overnight, or at least 4 to 6 hours. Once the second layer is finished, I'm ready for the third layer, and this layer I use with acrylic paint. I separated my mixed epoxy into 3 different cups, and I actually added acrylic paint directly to it. Once I poured the 3 colors into the tray, I used my wooden stirring stick to kind of move through the epoxy and try to make a design. That's what I came out with. I think it's pretty cute. And allow that to dry 4 to 6 hours and you are finished with your tray. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you already haven't, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also personally invite you, if you already haven't, to join my Facebook group, Cricut Crafting, ... the beginning and beyond. We also have a buy-in group. All links are posted below. I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for watching.